We are live, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Shade and Trades here. We have a United States population of 345 million. I'm rounding down. That is an important number to keep an. Okay, just remember that number. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Ooh, but remember that number. I just sounded like a monkey for a second. But remember that number. Okay, if Aitx can sell 100,000 of these $99 Radcams, so let's do the math here. So let's say they get 100,000 sales by within 2 years. Let's say times, let's round it up to 100 to make the math easy, because plus tax is going to be more than 99, obviously. So 10 million is what they get just off of the sale of the Radcam of the product by itself. Now, where the real money is made is on the subscription, which is $25. So if they have so they get an initial 10 million, right? Which is awesome. Yay, 10 million. But the real money is made here with the 25 times 100,000 units. Every month they get 2.5 million. Every month they get 2.5 million off of those 100,000 units in terms of subscription. Multiply that by 12 and you get 30 million. So on top of the 10 million that they get from selling the actual Radcam, they get an additional 30 million boost every year from 100,000 in sales for the device from the subscription alone. So it pays for itself. Even if they were selling, I don't know if they're selling that product at a loss, but even if they were, they more than make their money back on the subscription, which is $25. That's 30 million. So that's a total of 40 million just off of Radcam alone. And there's how many? How many did I say? Over 300 million people in the US. If even a small percentage, even a 0.1% of those people buy a Radcam, if we get 100,000 sales, this company can easily achieve 40 million in 1 year in total revenue just from the Radcam alone. This isn't including anything else, because if this company is going to continue to grow, we know that at some point they'll have 10,000 Rios out in the world. They'll have 100,000 Radcams out in the world. They'll have what's the other one? Ava. They'll have Romeos. They'll have so many out there that they're going to be making hand over fist money. That is absolutely possible. But this is what I'm saying. I'm a little skeptical. Let's see what happens. Let's see how this new device performs on the residential market. If it flops, we're not going to see big numbers. If it does really well, we will eventually see these big numbers here. 40 million just from one device. That is possible. I mean, NVIDIA started somewhere, right? It didn't immediately start selling 100,000 GPUs, but it eventually got to that point. So it's going to take time. It's going to take patience. I can't wait to see how many deliveries they get, how many pre-orders. I hope they release their pre-order numbers. I want to see the data for this come the new year. I want to see how this performed. Because again, this is like a huge turning point. If this works out, there's going to be a lot of money to be made. This is just 100,000, by the way. Obviously, if it's let's say, I don't know. I don't want to say 500,000. That kind of sounds ridiculous. Let's say 250,000 sales times what, 100. Let's just say over the next 10 years they get 250,000 in Radcam sales. This is just speculation. 25 million off of the sales, but the real money, like we know, is made off of the. I think I just could have multiplied that by 4. Yeah, I think I could have just multiplied that by 4. But anyways. Then $25 times 250. Oh, oops. No. Times 250 equals 6.25 million times 12 equals 75 million. 75 million. 75 million. Every month. But no, not every month. Every year. Off of 250,000 in Radcam sales. So again, highly speculative. But I just wanted to do the numbers here now that we got. I mean, they gave us the numbers we needed to do the math. So keep an eye on their sales numbers for that product specifically and see how it performs. Because their current projected sales and subscriptions are between 6,000 and 16,000. And that's just to start. So if this performs well, we could see even more numbers and a lot more money in the bank. This could, again, it is a significant opportunity. I agree with that. There's so much potential with this. But don't forget, the downside is maybe it doesn't work out and they have to pull the product. We'll see what happens. I'm very interested in this. You're seeing a new product being put out to the masses, and it's going to be interesting to see how the market reacts. Because this is new. and it's interesting. And it's 2024. Maybe by 2030 they'll have millions of these out there. Who knows? And this is just residential. We're not including maybe companies, big companies wanting to get a bunch of these as well. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I will see you in the next one.